Hi, this is Frank Furness, and today I'm at the Vision Hotel Group. I've just finished doing 2 days training for all the staff here, which has been absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to be interviewing Richard Haddad, and Richard is the general manager of the group. He's been a manager all over the world, internationally studied. He studied in Lausanne, he studied at Cornell University, and he actually used to lecture over here on hotel management. So he's very, very successful, runs an incredible hotel, and I'm going to be speaking to Richard now about what it takes to be a successful hotel manager. Richard, you the general manager of the Vision Hotel Group, an incredibly successful group here in Abu Dhabi. Tell me something, what does it take to run a successful hotel group?
Well, the whole business, hospitality, is about passion. Initially I was an engineer studying for 2 years engineering, and I discovered while working as a part-time in a restaurant that I have a great passion for hospitality. And I switched in '94 into this field, and since I believe it was the greatest decision. I grew and every year I spend a lot of money into research, into studies, and growing and learning experience in the field. And I learn as well from my customer. I listen to them, I see what we can do further to improve and to satisfy them.
Now, you've got an incredible staff here. How do you go about finding the right kind of staff? Because their attitude is unbelievable.
Well, I believe attitude is around 80% in the business, and we recruit upon that. We don't look a lot into the experience. And from the attitude, they learn our standards around, and they basically adapt to what we have as the SOPs.
Now, tell me something. Whenever I come here, my favorite guy I look forward to is Eduardo. Tell me about Eduardo.
Eduardo has been 6 years in the company. He is one of our signature employees. He has an amazing smile. The guy, whatever problems he has outside, he just leaves them out. He wears the uniform, he has the great smile, and he has the way to approach customers where he cares, he shows a bit of a plus, and we believe he's one of the champions around.
And didn't you just win a prize recently?
We did win a prize. We were awarded in a marketing campaign as one of the best marketing campaigns for excellence, and we look a lot into the guest satisfaction, and that is one of our strengths, that we always look into improving in this level. So we're always ranked high on travel search engines.
So that brings me to another question. I see many hotel managers all over the world, but you seem to be sort of light years ahead when it comes to technology. I think that's also part of your passion, and you managed to go against the giants and beat them on places like TripAdvisor. What do you tell us a little bit about technology and your view to that?
Well, since I learned about TripAdvisors around 7 years back, I had a vision that it will be either your best friend or your worst enemy. And since then I managed to be taking them as one of my friends, supports, and get the best exposure I could with TripAdvisor and similar other search engines, and expose third parties.
And what about places like bookings.com? Has the industry changed a lot? Are most of your bookings now coming through the internet, and what do you have to do as a hotel to stay on top of that?
Well, there's a lot. There's thousands of third parties like booking.com. Booking.com is one of the strongest in the region. But what we do is we improve our exposure, our material. We ensure that the guest reviews, every site has their own guest reviews, are always monitored, answered, and we take it to our advantage whenever there is a negative comment as well to improve.
What about social media? Does everyone get involved in social media as well?
Yes. Social media is one of our 2012 resolution to improve this aspect. As we speak, we have an 8 weeks campaign for Facebook, for the local markets, to create more relations with fans and give them prizes, awards, interact with them, and in the future it will be one of our communication to our loyal customers.
Now, Richard, there have been some incredible changes in Abu Dhabi. When I came here 15 years ago, it was like the little brother to Dubai, but things have changed unbelievably. Last night we went to the beautiful Etihad Towers, had the most amazing meal, and I just look at how the islands are developing. Tell me a little bit about Abu Dhabi and how it's changed.
Well, Abu Dhabi is the capital. It always had the money. And in the last 10 years, they started the development of the new islands with the Yas and the Formula One track, the Ferrari World. Saadiyat is becoming the new cultural district with the new resorts like the St. Regis, the Park Hyatt, and the new museums. And in terms of education, they have new university like INSEAD, Sorbonne, and New York University. A lot of development, a great vision. Masdar, zero emission city, as one of the first cities in the world with sustainable environments. A lot happening and a lot more to come in the city.
That sounds absolutely fantastic. Richard, thank you so much for your time and continued success.
Thank you, Frank.